Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Welcome to Rahnama Academy Shakot and YouTube channel at the rate Rana4563. My dear viewers and my dear students and all the people who are listening my lectures on YouTube very interestingly and they are benefiting themselves from my lectures. Today lecture is for ISSB candidates and it's regarding the intelligence. Today I'll talk about the intelligence and intelligence test, its uses. My dear students, intelligence has been defined differently by different psychologists. Different psychologists take it in their own way. According to their own opinion, they define this term the intelligence. Intelligence basically is the adjustment ability of an individual to get adjustment with the changed environment. It is one of the definition. Similarly, various psychologists have defined it in a different way. Though the different opinions have been found by a different school of thoughts, but they are all seeming to be agree on the one comprehensive definition. What is that comprehensive definition? That comprehensive definition is intelligence is innate ability. Innate ability means it is inborn ability. It is natural ability, capacity of an individual to solve the problem, to tackle the situation. This is the one comprehensive definition upon which all are seeming to be agreed. Every department requires, or you can say, the employers who are giving various services to, or who are employing various personnel for various departments. So every employee is trying best to choose the personnel for their department, the right man for the right job. How it is possible? How that department can grow well? How that department can progress well? The only this thing lies in the secret if they are selecting the intelligent people, the people who are fit for their department, who can do the job in a right way as per the requirements of that department. So, this technique is very much popular. The technique of application of intelligent test for selecting personnel for various departments. It is popular, becoming popular, it is popular over the traditional methods of testing the people, as the students are tested through various exams by schools, colleges, universities. My dear viewers, it's only traditional way of testing the memories of the students through classroom instructions. But in this technique, they cannot test the innate ability. This is what the inborn ability. This ability only arises at the time to tackle the problem, situation. The situation is unknown to an individual. It is unfamiliar to an individual. So this ability arises in the mind and brain of that individual who is intelligent, and he prepares himself to tackle the situation. He finds the favorable solution of that unfamiliar problem. So, this technique was basically used by, uh, first of all, if I talk about who used this technique of intelligent test to select for selecting the personnel for their department, it was basically used by armed forces. Armed forces use this technique of intelligent test for selecting the officers in armed forces through ISSB. First, this technique is carried out at the preliminary selection centers. Then, through ISSB, this whole process is completed. Then, final list is there, merit list is there, and candidates go for training in various training centers of the armed forces. So, how this test can be prepared and what should be the techniques? One, I have told that it is a native ability, it is inborn ability, it is the tendency which is born in a person, of a man bears in a natural way, and he has or she has this tendency to tackle the given situation or whatsoever the situation he faces or she faces. By virtue of this tendency of the intelligence, she or he may be capable to overcome the problem, to overcome that critical situation. Now, how these tests can be prepared? These tests can be prepared. Ability is there in the students because they have already passed their exam, FSC exam, intermediate exam, FA. It depends upon the criteria whether that candidate is applying for Pakistan Air Force, Navy, or Pakistan Army. This requirement is depending upon that criteria, whether FSC is required or FA is required, or FSC, FA both can apply for the same job. But intelligence tests are conducted for all the candidates. This technique is applicable to all the candidates being selected by ISSB. All the candidates have to pass minimum intelligence criteria, the quotient required by armed forces as officers. So, my dear students, my dear viewers, as it is said that common sense is common but not very common. Reason is that common people cannot commonize that common sense. So those who are sharp at mental math, they can easily understand the series of intelligent tests given in the verbal intelligent test. So practice also plays very vital role in preparing the candidates for ISSB exams. So you must practice and you can commonize your common sense through these series. And for helping you can contact Rahnama Academy for ISSB initial and cadet colleges at Shahkot also. You can join our Facebook page also, and you can learn different techniques which we are using here. Having well wishes for all of you. Thank you to all. Assalamu alaikum.